Hi ladies, it's Diana Bacchus here, and I'm just here to share I've been on a manic episode of making pincushions, and I don't know what happened, but 10 pincushions later, here I am. But I love pincushions, and I started making them. I've had all these little, containers and, little stuff like this to put them on, and it's taking up space, and I thought, you know what, it's time I use up some of this stuff, and then I don't have to store it, right? But then I'll just go out and buy more, so you know how that goes. So I'm going to go through these real quick because I believe there's 10 of them, but I just wanted to show you what I've been doing. Start out with this one. And please forgive my hands. I should have washed them before I started this, but I've been painting, so they're a mess. I love this little container here. It's the most beautiful. It's crackled in its most beautiful color of blue. And so all I did is made my little pin cushion. And I decorated it. I gathered a piece of this, I call it like a Delft blue. It's one of my favorite colors of blue. It's just real dusty and soft. Put a little scissor charm, a little crystal knob, and a couple little, just to dial the pin cushion up. I always put a couple, stick pins in there. You got to do that. So here's a couple that have little pink calla lilies and just a couple extra. Used a little doily around here. And basically, that's that one. Find a place to put these away. Okay, next I have this little picture that a friend of mine gave me, and so I decided to do that. This pin cushion is just a piece of, I think it's a piece of pink, and then I just put some pink lace right over the top of it, and little bow, some bling, some flowers, another little bow, little sewing machine, some little flowers, another one of those little knobs, only I turned it sideways here. And then some little stick pins. This has got some really pretty detail on it. I really liked it. So that's the next one. And girls, I did a video a few days back, and it was on altering boxes that you find at garage sales and stuff, and I noticed I wasn't getting any comments at all, not necessarily compliments, but comments, and I had asked my friend Gail if she knew what the problem would be, and I don't know. I found a place, I changed it, but I'm still not getting comments, so I apologize for that, because I asked if anybody was interested in like a tutorial on one of the boxes, and so now I don't know if anybody asks or not. But if anybody has any advice to what I might be doing wrong, I'm on Android device, and I mean, when I first started doing videos, I got comments, and I don't know if something got turned off or what, but here I am trying to figure it out, and I'm just not good at it. So, okay, here's another one. This was like, a pillar candle holder thing. I buy a lot of these kind of things at Goodwill too. This one was given to me again by a friend, but I bought just tons of these here, kind of for glass candlesticks and stuff for like 25 cents, 50 cents, and you can get all you want there. Any kind of little containers, and to me that's the place to go if you want to make pincushions. So this was another one that I had done. This is a little bigger one. Put some pink roping around here. Doily on top. I made some stick pins, and then these are just ones that are I just stuck in there. Another pair of scissors with a little bling on. Real pretty little porcelain flower on the top and some more bling. Put some pearls on the top, scared them there. And that's that one. I'd like some advice too. Anybody out there or any ladies out there that make pincushions? The only thing I struggle with pincushions is getting a nice, round, full cushion, pincushion, like this part. But I always get, these gathers and puckers, and I know you're going to get a certain amount of them, but I've seen some people's pincushions, and they're just like so perfectly round, and I need to learn how to do that. So anyway, here's the other one I was just showing you on the candlestick. This is a coaster here that I crocheted. Put some lace around it. Pretty piece of pink fabric. Pink doily, covered button, and then a couple other handmade stick pins. And that's that one. Oh, and I put a little down there just to add some decoration to it. Okay, then let's see. Then I got this one. I've had this little, again, I got it at Goodwill or one of those Salvation Army. And I think this is a piece of depression glass, but I bought it really cheap. And so anyway, I just put a doily, made my little pin cushion, put it around there. Whoops, this is the way it goes, like this. Put some braid around here, pink braid. Pretty shabby chic fabric with some roses on. This is a handmade crocheted little flower I made. And then a button that I had in my stash, put a little piece of bling on there. And then these are some stick pins that I had too in my stash, the little leaves. And that's that one. I could make these all day, don't ask me why. Okay, then I have these two. These two are made with the same containers. They're just a little votive cup, but they're quilted looking, and I thought they were really pretty. So again, on this one here, I actually put a little doily on the bottom. I just thought it would be cute just to, but you don't have to. In fact, this can be taken off there. It's only on with hot glue, and it pulls off pretty easy. So anyways, this one I just put a little pretty lace, some little tiny clay flowers, some pretty fabrics, another crocheted flower, and here a little applique, little butterfly, another clay flower, little lace around here, little bow with an applique, and again some more stick pins, and that's that one. And then this one, this is a little teapot that a friend sent me. Thank you, Gail. And I'd love to be able to find more of these. They're just so cute. And I just use these, what do they call those things? It's gonna escape me now. They use them in stick pins. I don't know. Anyway, you guys know what they are. And then I put a little bling on here for like a little top. Again, shabby chic fabric and all trimmed out. And, I mean, there's really no stopping what you can do with stick pins. I mean, it's like you have total, total ability to let yourself just go and be creative, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Let me do these little ones. Again, a friend sent me these little cups. There's 3 different ones. There's that one. And then there's this one. Oh, anybody ever free us from glue strings? Okay, so then, like, I just made my little pincushion. Again, this one's just made with a piece of tea-dyed muslin. A little crocheted center of an old button, and I put a little ruffle around this, or a little doily around this, and then just glued it in. This one I left plain. I didn't put anything around here, just a little dimensional doily, a double one, and then a little flower in the center. And that's this one. And I forgot to put a stick pin in this one. How did I do that? I just slipping there. There. Anyway, that's that. And then this little one, a little, again, shabby chic fabric, little doily. Another little center, one of those little spider things that you find in doilies. Little pink button with a little pearl, and then I just stuck a couple little stick pins in. Okay. And this one is just a little picture that I got from a friend. And this is just like a real pale pink fabric, like a linen. In fact, it was a linen napkin, and I just stuffed it back down in there, and I put the doily, again, another pair of scissors. I glued some little blue flowers, little blue plastic flowers with little pearls on. And here some little flowers and a bead with a bead cap. Bead cap, that's what I'm looking, the name I'm good for. There's another bead cap with a pearl. And then some little heart stick pins, a little pink stick pin there, stuck in there. I mean, you got to have a stick pin with your pincushion, right? So then I did this one. This one's kind of a toss-up. I wanted to do something. What this is like kind of a wine glass, and I just shoved a doily down in there too. But then I got thinking about it, and I thought, well, I'll try to put a doily on this and make like a little skirt on it. And then I had this tassel that a friend sent me, and I just dialed it up a little bit and kind of hung it in the center. I have all these little clay flowers going all the way around. I love these little clay flowers. They're so delicate. And then I made 3 stick pins for. They're kind of a plain stick pin, but yet lots of pink on them. And they go. I love this fabric. I got it at Joann's, and it's a deeper pink, kind of almost like it's faded out and old. And then on the top, I put one of these a pretty pink butterfly up here. So that's, I don't know, let me know what you guys think of this. It was suggested that I tied this around the bottom, but I don't, for me, it doesn't work that way either. I mean, maybe if I fussed with it a little bit, I could do it better. I don't know, but so that's that one. And pretty butterfly. And that's that. Now, I don't know if I may have showed this, but this is my pincushion. This, I'll never give this up. I love this little pincushion. This here came, again, from a friend. And it was just, it's very old, I know that. And it was just like a ivory velveteen. And it was all stained and stuff. So I just proceeded to cover it with this pretty fabric, shabby chic fabric. And then I just I made this flower, and I just put that in the center. And then, you know, you can even stuff things down in here if you wanted to, but this is mine for on my desk, and I just love it. And I don't know, a craft desk isn't a craft desk without a pincushion. I'm just saying. So there's that. And I've got one more quick thing to show you that I made a long time ago and just never have put it up. But I want to put some of this stuff up for sale, I'm hoping, soon. I want to make a Facebook page if I can. And I had this old piece of driftwood that I had for, you know, years. And it used to have, you know, some stuff on it, more primitive stuff in my days when I was doing decorating primitive stuff and that. But I always liked the board, so I took in, thought, I'm going to do something with this. So, and I hope that you guys can see, this is about as good as I'm going to get this in here. But this is the board, and all I did was it was kind of gray, and I kind of whitewashed it. And then I made all these hearts, and I just stuffed them and stuck them on this board, and I did, you know, blinged them all up. It had this old rusty handle on it. Put a couple toile bows here. Tool, I'm sorry. Toile. And I put a piece of real pretty lace in it for the backdrop. And then little rosebuds. I have oh my God, these glue strings. You really think they're all gone, and then all of a sudden it's like, I think they grow. I'm not sure, but I have this word dream, and I painted that pink and put glitter on it. And then some little pink rhinestones here and there just to, you know, jazz it up. This here I made with a fabric. In fact, I made one of my pincushions with it. Put a little ribbon on it and a little applique. Some lace around the hearts themselves. They all have, you know, some kind of a lace trim around the heart. Little bling and bows. I mean, you know how that all... This is little flowers that I crocheted and put on here with some bling. And, I mean, you can... Nobody has to tell us how to bling things up, right? I think we all know how to do that. So anyway, that's my board. And I don't know if I can get you a closer up of this or not. Maybe if I move it down little by little. There's that. There's that. There's that. Watch me knock something off my desk. There's that. But, yeah. So, that's that. And I shall return, hopefully with some other new stuff. Seems like I'm doing things in batches these days. So, have a good day, ladies, and God bless.